Ukulele Bill, and this here is just plain party. Played at a large family gathering. Yesterday, everything was going my way. They would clap and sing every song. They would cheer after every single song. I hope and play for them someday. Birthdays, anniversaries. What a great time I had. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is called New Year. I am ukulele, unknown street corner singer. Love what I do. At this time, I want to thank all of you for a great comments and for giving me a great new year. And ladies and gentlemen, this is called Taking Care. I have my nails done, feet every 3 weeks, haircut, an hour massage once a month. At 77, worked hard for years, take care of myself, walk every day, watch what I eat, go on vacation every year. Video a new song, sometimes twice a week. Plan to do a second album, hopefully in September. Time to take care of myself. Don't know when the grave takes me. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta watch out for yourself. You spend so much time, taking care of other people. Hey, you gotta take care of yourself. All right, this is what ended up. When we were young, we had a lot of dreams of what we wanted to be. But as we got older, we changed ideas a lot. My dad told me one day when I took piano lessons, never make them small. If I knew someday they were gonna make them small, maybe I would have been a classical pianist. But did I know I was to be who I am? Ended up probably would not have accepted, but I am lucky and glad that I did. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, after 72 years, I'm glad I became Ukulele Bill. All right, now this is Seekonk. All right, Seekonk, what happened to you? Used to be a farming town. Now have every contractor, trucks, make loud noise, emissions filling up on Baker's Corners. When LMAX came in, Seekonk started growing up. When they had red lights, came to change. On the corner, we used to have Bristol County, the bank, Walt's Meat Market, Landry's Drugstore, Brennan's Drugstore, Blacksmith Shop, 3 fire stations. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Seekonk used to be a great farming town. On Pine Street, on Baker's Corners, it was all tarred until you got to the railroad tracks. Then after the railroad tracks, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, it was all dirt roads. In Rehoboth, everything was all tarred roads back then. But now, all of a sudden, I tell you, Seekonk, whatever happened to you? All right. This is called, Street Corner Singer. February 16, 2019. They had a ukulele. How to play it? I bought one. Friend of mine gave me the name Ukulele Bill. Another friend told me about a ukulele group. I was very happy to receive when I received that shirt. Becoming a member of a ukulele band, I always wanted to do that. We used to go and being on stage and entertaining. It happened. I had a great time going to different places, learning new songs. To me, all the members were great performers. Met great people and friends. Decided to leave to see what I could do on my own. Since then, I've made appearances on TV, make a lot of videos. By that time, I recorded 2 albums at a recording studio. Monday through Friday, a video, 1 song, and sat down to do my own. Then I became on Channel 9. What that dream came to. And I'm still known as an unknown street corner singer, folks. Okay. Oh, God. Where did you hear this from, ladies and gentlemen? This is called Birthday. I couldn't believe I could. Oh, gosh. I was singing on a bench on Water Street on Block Island. A passerby asked me to sing Happy Birthday for her boyfriend. And she was videotaping me. I laughed so hard I couldn't play it right. I kept laughing. Oh, son of a gun. She told me I did a great job. Friend of mine named Roger, who worked at the 1661, could not stop laughing. After she left, I played it perfectly. I could no longer play from 4 to 5 at 1661 like I did for years, as years went by. But getting more attention, it worked out better. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, if somebody was asking me to play Happy Birthday to You, I could play it perfectly. But when that girl asked me for a request for her boyfriend, and people took out their video cameras, oh my God. You think I could have played Happy Birthday to You? I mean, it's one of the easiest songs in the world to play. But I don't know. I just couldn't play that little song. God. Oh. And no wonder they call me the unknown street corner singer. I mean, when I can't play that kind of song, I might as well just hang up my ukuleles and just say, forget it. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is called Dancing to a Song in My Heart. When I first saw you, I never knew someone as pretty as you. In my heart, I knew that very minute you were meant for me. We danced to a song in my heart. Did not need music. All I knew, we were dancing under the stars till eternity. Then out of the blue, I heard my alarm clock woke me up. Yes, I was dreaming, and you were gone. I did not have time for your name. I tell you, man, what a dream that was. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this one is called Life. Whew. Now, life can be good, life can be bad. Okay, it's all about every day in the game of life. Either husband or wife lose their life. Would you find yourself mourning at the grave site every day, or go on with your life? There are other things that need to be done. Do you have a plan if one loses their life? Yeah, I walk a cemetery, Notre Dame Cemetery, Daggett Avenue, Pawtucket. And practically every day, ladies and gentlemen, there are cars parked and people just standing there at the gravesite. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now this is called Perfect Murder. Why can't people get along? Why do they have to kill? People are dying every day, naturally. People just hate and kill for no good reason at all. Those of innocent people lose their life because some dictator says so. Same way on the road, idiot decides that they own the road and get mad and they're breaking the law. No such thing as a perfect murder. Take a case of a judge commits the murder. Well, somehow the innocent victim, she always wears gloves. But somehow, ladies and gentlemen, she put that gun in the killer's hand with only the person's fingerprint on the gun case and on the gun. Does that end the case, ladies and gentlemen? No, it does not. However, when the judge was loading bullets into the gun, she did not wear gloves. And they found her fingerprints right on the casings. You know, like how stupid is that? I watch a lot of television, and they thought that she had the correct murder. Well, come to find out, ladies and gentlemen, they took the bullets out of the gun, and there were her fingerprints. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, anyway, this here is called Glad Tidings. That song there, ladies and gentlemen, is called Glad Tidings. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I fell in love too easily. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're 18, 19 years old, 18, 19, 20 years old. Well, that's the way it was back then, ladies and gentlemen. We always think we found that one that we're going to marry, and go on a few dates, and it was like everybody was in love back then. I think the 60s was the love generation. Oh yeah, the 60s. Whew. Man, what a generation that was. But the 70s, oh my God, the disco era. Oh, those bell bottoms. Oh. Well, at least we had the Bee Gees. Bee Gees, they made some great disco tunes. Okay, this is called Fell in Love Too Easily. When I see you, I still cry inside. You were with me for 10 years at my side. Why you left me for another? People ask me why. If I knew, I never would have cried. But still, can't forget you, no matter how hard I try. My friends say, forget her. She doesn't love you. Show her that you're a man. Make a stand. Find someone new. June 16th, 1965, Tolman graduated night. My friend Lester and I, we went off for a ride to see what was going on. We went down a side street. There were girls getting together on their lawn. So I pulled over to the side of the street. Lester asked me why. I said, let's crash the party. He could not believe me. That night I met Connor. We danced on the sidewalk, arms wrapped around each other. Thought we found true love. Beautiful redhead. Heaven must have sent me an angel. We slow danced under the stars with the moon shining above. How Lester was doing, who cared? I still have her picture. When we broke up, I was brokenhearted. She said she was going to Ohio to go to an art class. Well, yeah. Did she really go? Who cares? But we went out for 6 months. Seemed like a lifetime. I drove a 1962 Chevy Nova. I was gullible, fell in love so easily. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what a night. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, I know it's long gone, but this was another song I wrote. It's called Thanksgiving Wishes. Okay. Thanksgiving is a long way away. Start down by doing the things that you were thankful for. Family, friends, Senior Center, Channel 9. Well, turkey dinners for the have and have-nots. Senior organizations give out turkeys. Soup kitchens, cold dinners for the homeless. Write down the things you're thankful for. But then come Thanksgiving, you may find that there are a lot more things that you would thought of. When you sit down for that Thanksgiving, put down those cell phones and talk, if you know how. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it seems like that half hour seems to go by faster and faster. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me today. And this is Ukulele Bill. And by the way, I don't know when this will show up. Yeah, but it's too late to mention about open house tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I always enjoy being here. And so, ladies and gentlemen, let's change on how we spend our life. It seems that we always reminisce about other things that happened, and that for somehow we never figured out what we're doing that day. All right, I have a habit now of always looking at the calendar to make sure I don't miss anything important that's happening. Oh, I've done that before. And my wife says, from now on, look at the calendar to make sure you know what you're doing that day. So, ladies and gentlemen, keep a song in your heart. Let's be friends, okay? Good night, sleep tight, and pleasant dreams to you. Here's a wish and a dream that every dream comes true. Oh my God, I can't believe I finished. Yeah. Good night, sleep tight, and pleasant dreams to you. Here's a wish and a prayer that every dream comes true. And though it's always sweet sorrow to part, you know you'll always remain in my heart. Good night, sleep tight, and pleasant dreams to you. Here's a wish and a prayer that every dream comes true. And now, till we meet again, adios, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ukulele Bill saying, hey, let's be kind to each other. Take care. Bye-bye.